See, once you learn the tips about the integration, the questions you can solve very quickly in JEE mains, in boards as well. You can check whether your answer is correct or not. Benefit of remembering the tips and tricks in integration is that you get more time to solve for other questions. So let's venture into the tips and tricks in integration. Hello everyone, I am Pavan. Welcome to ATP. So today we are going to discuss something about integration. Some tips and tricks that you can apply to the integration questions, and you can be ahead of many students who are solving the same questions. So let's go to the integration chapter. First we will see the summary, and then we will see the tips and tricks. So I'm going to share 5 tips. So the type of questions, when they appear, you can solve them in seconds. Okay, let's go to the summary of the indefinite integration. So integration is reverse process of differentiation. Now integration f of x dx, this way it is given, is equal to g of x plus c, if you get it. So what is f of x? It's called the integrand, and the result g of x, whichever is called integral or primitive or antiderivative, and the plus c, that's the indefinite integration constant. So some of the integration results, standard integration results to remember, I have given a list of 20. You can go through that. So starting from integration x power n dx to the trigonometric and to the inverse trigonometric, so these are the 20 formulas. If you keep in your head, all the questions you can solve very quickly. Okay, so let's see the methods of integration. In methods of integration, we have 3 methods: integration by substitution method, integration by parts, and integration by partial fraction method. Some of the results from the substitution method which you have to remember, I'm going to give. So that is integration dx by a square minus x square, 1 by 2a log mod a plus x divided by a minus x plus c. This and the next one, integration dx by x square minus a square, that will become 1 by 2a log mod x minus a by x plus a plus c. So these 2 questions you can also solve using the partial fraction method, which we are going to discuss later. But keep in mind, if you remember these results, it will be very fast for you. Okay. Next, integration dx by root of x square minus a square, that will be log mod x plus root of x square minus a square to the base c plus c. And integration dx by root of x square plus a square, that will be log mod x plus root of x square plus a square plus c. So next, some of the different forms which you see in the substitution method, like integration a linear divided by quadratic or a linear divided by square root of quadratic. So in these cases, you will see another also, linear into square root of quadratic. All the methods you can use the same, that is px plus q, the linear should be written as k1 into differentiation of the denominator, that is quadratic, d by dx of ax square plus bx plus c plus k2. So we will find k1 and k2, and you do the substitution and you can solve the question. Next method, integration by parts method. We generally use for the product of the functions. Integration f of x into g of x into dx. So the result, f of x into integration g of x dx minus differentiation of f of x into integration of g of x dx whole integration. Okay. So how do you take the order of the functions? So isolate formula we use it. Okay. So the isolate, the first one is inverse, next is logarithmic and algebraic and trigonometric and exponential. So this is the order of the functions which we assign. Okay. Next, some integration results which you can get from the by parts, that if you memorize it, it will be easy for you to solve many questions. The different form I have told, right? Px plus q. This we can substitute. Px plus q equal to k into d by dx of x square plus bx plus c plus k2. This is so this we will do by parts. The other 2 we do by substitution method. Next method is integration by partial fraction method. Here the degree of the numerator should be less than degree of the denominator. Then we can apply this partial fraction method. So we decompose the f of x by g of x into partial fractions like this. For example, if the partial fraction is like this, px plus q divided by x minus a into x minus b whole square into x minus c whole cube. So how do you take the partial fractions? A divided by x minus a plus b divided by x minus b plus c divided by x minus b whole square, and d divided by x minus c plus e divided by x minus c whole square plus f divided by x minus c whole cube. Okay. Next, if the given function is in the format like this, px square plus qx plus r, and the denominator you cannot convert into linear factors. So if it is x minus a into x square plus bx plus c, then how do you take the partial fractions? A by x minus a plus bx plus c divided by x square plus bx plus c. So this is how we take the partial fractions, and we can simplify this one. Okay students, when you use the tips and tricks in integration questions, you can solve them very quickly in seconds. So when you solve some of the questions in very fast, you get some time which is required for the tough questions. So you'll be ahead of many students in that way. So let's see the tip number 1, short trick to solve the linear form integrations. When you see integration ax plus b divided by cx plus d dx, you can directly write the result ax by c minus ad minus bc by c square into log mod of the denominator, that is cx plus d plus c. So let's see some questions on this one. Let's solve your question. Integration 2x plus 7 divided by 4x plus 5 dx. So we have here a is 2, b is 7, c is 4 and d is 5. So directly substitute in the formula. So that ax by c, 2x by 4 minus ad minus bc, that is 2 into 5 minus 7 into 4 divided by c square, that is 4 square, log mod of the denominator plus c. Okay. So if we simplify it, we're going to get x by 2 plus 9 by 8 log mod of 4x plus 5 to the base e plus c. So we got it just like that in seconds. Okay, let's go to the next question. Integration 7x minus 15 by 4x plus 11 dx. Okay, so what is the result will be, students? Directly you can write 7x by 4 minus 7 into 11, 77 minus 15 before that will become plus, so 77 plus 60 divided by 16 log mod of 4x plus 11 plus c. If you simplify further, 7x by 4 minus 137 divided by 16 log mod of 4x plus 11 to the base e plus c. So we got it. So let's go to the next tip, student. Short trick to solve integration of the form integration dx divided by ax square plus bx plus c. So the result you can directly write is 2 divided by root of 4ac minus b square into tan inverse of differentiation of ax square plus bx plus c divided by root of 4ac minus b square plus c. Okay. So here we have to make sure that 4ac minus b square value should be greater than 0. So why we are learning this tip? Is it not directly if you do it will take time? Yeah, it will take more time. It will take at least 1 minute if you solve without this tip. With this tip you can solve in just 20 seconds. So let's see one question on this one. Integration dx divided by 5x square plus 6x plus 5. So first you find the 4ac minus b square value. So let's see 4ac minus b square, that is called 100 minus 36, we got it 64, which is greater than 0. So we can apply the tip. So that will become 2 by root of 4ac minus b square, that is 2 by root 64 into tan inverse of differentiation of the 5x square plus 6x plus 5. What is the differentiation of that? That is 10x plus 6, right? So we just directly write divided by root of whatever is taking here, the same values here also. So 2 by root 64 into tan inverse of 10x plus 6 divided by root 64 plus c. So that's the final answer. You can simplify further, 2 by 8 tan inverse. Okay. So that will become 1 by 4 into tan inverse 5x plus 3 divided by 4 plus c. So just like that we have solved it. Can we do one more question? Yeah. So solve integration dx by x square plus 4x plus 7. So what first find 4ac minus b square value. So we get that is 28 minus 16, which is 12. So directly we can apply this tip. So let's see, that will become 2 by root of 12 tan inverse of 2x plus 4 divided by root 12 plus c. Root 12 value you can use 2 root 3. So when you simplify it, 1 by root 3 tan inverse of x plus 2 divided by root 3 plus c. Just like that we solved it. Let's go to the next tip number 3. Tip number 3 we're going to use for integration by parts. So if you see a particular format in integration by parts, for example, integration x power n into f of x dx, where f of x is a trigonometric or exponential function, we're going to apply this tip. So in this tip, we'll form a table and we'll use the tabular form to get the result. So let's see this one question on this. Integration sine 2x x square dx. So we'll consider the x square, that is the first function, and sine 2x as the second. So we're going to do the differentiation of x square and we're going to do the integration of sine 2x. So let's see that. So what is the differentiation of x square? X square is 2x. And again, if you do the differentiation, it's going to be 2. And what is the integration of sine 2x? Minus 1 by 2 into cos 2x. And what is the integration of minus 1 by 2 into cos 2x? That will become minus 1 by 4 into sine 2x. Again, what is the integration of minus 1 by 4 into sine 2x? That will become plus 1 by 8 into cos 2x. So we get the result x square into minus 1 by 2 cos 2x and 2x into minus 1 by 4 sine 2x and 2 into plus 1 by 8 into cos 2x. So we get minus x square by 2 into cos 2x plus 2x by 4 into sine 2x plus 2 by 8 into cos 2x. Okay. Next, let's see this question. Integration x power 4 e power x dx. So we get the result direct. So x power 4 into e power x minus 4x cube e power x plus 12x square. Means you're going to do the differentiation of x power 4, 4x cube, and the 4x cube differentiation, that is 12x square, 12x square differentiation 24x, and 24x differentiation 24. So e power x integration is same. So e power x, e power x, e power x, e power x, e power x. And plus minus, you can see minus, plus, minus, plus. So So we got it just like that. Tip number 3. Tip number 4. This tip we're going to use for solving the integration of the form. Integration dx by a plus b cos square x. The result will be 1 by a into root of a by a plus b into tan inverse of square root of a by a plus b into tan x plus c. Okay. So in this case, if there is sine square x in the denominator, we can convert into cos square x. That how you convert? Sine square x is equal to 1 minus cos square x. Let's see one question. Integration dx by 3 plus 2 cos square x. So what is the result will be? So we can say here directly a is 3 and b is 2. So 1 by 3 into root of a, that is 3, divided by 3 plus 2, that's 5, into tan inverse of same expression, root of a by a plus b. So root of 3 by 5 into tan x plus c. Just like that we got it. Yeah, you can see, just solve it in 10 seconds, right? If you're going to solve it in a substitution method, tan x equal to 2, it will take a lot of time. But this tip helps you solve it very quickly. Let's go to the next question. Integration dx by 6 plus 4 sine square x. Now here we're going to convert this into cos square x. So what is the cos square x format? Sine square x, you can write 1 minus cos square x. So when you do that, 4 into 1 minus cos square x, we get 6 plus 4, that is 10 minus 4 cos square x. So a value we got it 10, b value is minus 4. If you use the tip, 1 by 10 into square root of 10 divided by a plus b, that is 6. So tan inverse of root of 10 by 6 into tan x plus c. That's how we solve the questions using the tip number 4. Let's go to the next, tip number 5. Okay, tip number 5. We're going to use this when you see the particular forms. The short trick for the form, integration e power mx sine n of x dx. So the result directly you can write it e power mx divided by m square plus n square into m into sine x minus n into cos nx plus c. Next, integration e power mx into cos nx dx. This will become e power mx divided by m square plus n square into m cos nx plus n sine nx plus c. Okay, when cos is there plus and sine is there is minus in between. This way you can remember. Let's see the one question. Integration e power 3x sine 2x dx. Directly we can write this one. M is 3 here and n is 2. The first result if you apply, e power 3x divided by 9 plus 4 into 3 sine x minus 2 cos 2x plus c. Let's see another question. Integration e power minus 5x cos 7x dx. The m value is minus y and n value is 7. So what is the result will become? E power minus 5x divided by 25 plus 49 into minus 5 cos 7x plus 7 sin 7x plus c. I'll be uploading more videos for more tips on integration and other chapters. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for the more updates on our channel. Thank you all. Have a nice day.